Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Denis Phillips and the new update on Tropical Storm Elsa. Dennis.
Hey guys, so obviously the new numbers just came out and there's a couple of things that have changed. We now see tropical storm warnings not just along the immediate coastline, but it also extends into Hillsborough County, Manatee County, Pasco County, and inland Hernando County. So inland areas are also under those tropical storm warnings. Here's the good news. As expected, winds are now down to 50 miles an hour. We knew that land, Cuba, would have an impact on the storm, and we're hoping that it goes even weaker. But there is certainly still that opportunity, albeit not necessarily as a significant system, but there could be some redevelopment. Now, this is the thing that we have to watch, just like we did last year with Ada. What was a storm surge watch has now just been bumped up to a storm surge warning. And the new numbers, just got them from the National Hurricane Center, and I'm going to have an opportunity to crunch them over the next few minutes. Literally, the advisory just came out, is that they're saying that the Tampa Bay area directly, especially the Bay, could see a surge of about 3 to 4 feet and maybe even as high as 5 feet in some spots. That all depends on just how close the center of Elsa gets to our coastal areas, whether it's pretty much just offshore or up to 60 or 70 miles. Both are possible, and at this point in time, it pretty much is right in the middle. That track takes it offshore of the area, but close enough that it's going to spread some water. Now, here's the good news. The timing where the winds and that water will be highest comes at a lower high tide than it will tomorrow. And we'll be talking a lot about that over the next hour and a half. And also, of course, on Denis Phillips Live tonight starting at 7:30, where we'll be on at least for an hour, if not longer, to answer all your questions. There are the flood alerts. Rainfall totals of about 3 to 5 inches will be expected, maybe as high as 6 to 7 or even 8 inches in a few localized spots. So there it is over Cuba, moving to the northwest at 14 miles an hour. And once it does, even though it will be a little ragged in its shape and there will be a lot of shear off to the west, there's still that opportunity for some redevelopment. How much are we talking? Well, the Hurricane Center does try to bring it back up to winds of about 60 to 65 miles an hour west of us. So remember, most, if not all of this weather will be east of the center. So that means areas from our coastal regions, from Pasco, Hernando, all the way down to Sarasota, you will get the brunt of this. You will get more than areas that inland counties will likely see less wind and less rain. If the track is more here, the impacts are smaller. If the track is right here, it's going to be a little bit greater, especially along the coast. It all boils down to the water and the surge. Those are my bigger concerns than wind. We've gone through storms like this with this kind of a wind. You can expect some branches down. You can expect maybe some pool cage screens to come out. Rainfall flooding after a very soggy stretch of late. That flooding is going to be an issue in the areas that are notorious for flooding anyway. South Tampa, areas in Shore Acres. I mean, there's plenty of spots around that you know of that flood anyway. Then you throw in all this rainfall and water coming in, that is an issue. Now, the tornado risk, it's not necessarily high, but it is still there because we are on the East Coast. So the east side of that storm. So bottom line, throughout the overnight tonight, we've got nothing to worry about. Tomorrow morning, you've got nothing to worry about. As the day progresses tomorrow, from the afternoon to the evening into the overnight, that's when those probabilities of higher winds and heavy rains begin. And then by Wednesday morning, most of this is gone. Again, there's a lot of data that just came in. I'm going to go crunch it. I'll have it for you coming up in a couple of minutes.